And hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. A little bit of changes I did after letting this thing run for quite a while. First of all, we got our awesome shop and we've got a one sink. And I've been chucking bits and pieces of stuff in here at times just to get coupons, which we're now going to print out. And what are we going to use those coupons for? Well, a couple of things. First thing is, we're going to go over to Foundations, and we are going to get the double ramp pack. We're also going to go over in Vehicles, and we're going to get ourselves the factory cart. Don't care about any of the statues, but as equipment-wise, well, kind of want the cup. So, we're buying it all. That leaves us with 13 tokens we can use. Let's get the cup in. Because at least we have a cup of joe. It doesn't actually do anything, but I just kind of like having the cup of joe. And what we're going to do today is we're going to be doing chunks of research and building. First of all, let's take a look at the factory cart. I need reinforced iron plates, which I actually unlocked an alternate recipe of, which requires 10 iron plates and 20 copper wire, and it makes 3 of the reinforced plates. I'm probably going to go to do that one. I'm going to need a couple iron bars and a couple of motors. So I think I'm going to just simply add you to the to-do list. And let's go grab the materials. Now I know 2 of them are over here. And it turns out I missed these 2 bins when I was wiring everything up. But, no big deal. That's cable, wire, concrete, plates. There we go. So let's get that thing made. So, why did I want this thing made? Because it's hilarious. That's why. You throw it on the ground, it pops itself up, and now, I will tell you this. Shut that siren off. Taking this thing off-road does not end well. That being said, whee! Yeah, it's got very horrible traction around on off-road. So keep that in mind. That being said, there are times when this thing is easier to control when it's backwards. And we are going to pick up the factory cart. We'll use that later on when everything gets a little bit more problematic. And as for the ramp, let's go into the foundation where we got the various different double ramps. And we're going to set that to 8 where we had our other ramp. And I'm going to go get some concrete so I can just show what this thing does. And concrete's over here. I need some lights. You see, the double ramp is rather interesting. Because you put it in place, and as you saw all the trouble I had going through and trying to get everything ramped up. This just so it makes it very easy and quick to ramp anywhere you need to go. So let's get off this stuff. And mass dismantle is left control. There we go. So that is really, really useful for anything you really need to do. Let's finish filling in over here. There we go. So today, what I'm going to focus on is primarily going to be working on research and unlocking more stuff in the hab. Because, well, we got all the materials, so let's get working with it. So sulfur, I need coal, which is pretty easy to get, but I also need some more sulfur, which we don't have. Quartz is going to need a bit more quartz. Still need to find a yellow slug. That's going to require steel, which we don't have, and the higher level mycelia is done. You move. Thank you. That one's done. So we probably want to start looking at cadmium. Alien organs, well, actually I should be able to do that. That one I can't do. That one I can also do. Well, I can do these two, and I can get that one done. I need 100 frames, and everything else that's kicking around in there. So let's go grab our frames that we've had manufacturing, and we'll get that research kicked off. Yeah, the manufacture of those is a little slow. And let's see. It's not what I thought it said. No. Tab F. Ah, flashlight. Use B on your control pad on your keyboard to get that active. So I also need those alien organs, which let's see, those are right there, and I need some mycelia. And we're going to get this kicked off and going. Nope, I want to keep the concrete with me, and we'll just drop those off. I think I'll keep the tickets in there. So for that is done. Now let's take a look at the hub. 50 motors, 150, 300. I don't really need those, but let's just finish off tier 2 anyways. So let's select that. That's the plates. I need 300. Let's just move that over here for now. Split that in half. Chuck that back. 150 of these. Let's just pull that out entirely. We'll get this next tab upgrade done and launched. And I forgot the motors. So let's see. You're right there. only need 50 of them. So get that off and launched, then we'll take a look and make sure we get the supplies set up for the next one. Get that chucked in. You can launch. And let's see. Next is vehicular transport. We'll select that milestone. And I'm going to need 25 frames, 100 rotors, 400 of the bars. So we get the 400 of those. We'll nab the 200 of those, chuck those away. Grab the 100 of those we're going to need. And I only need 25 of those. Today is primarily going to be a lot of research getting stuff unlocked, and I suppose I should actually start looking towards making steel. You've still got a couple minutes, so let's actually start looking in here for what we're going to need to do to produce steel. So I think I'm going to need at least one foundry. For that, I'm also going to need... I think you take in iron and coal, so I'm going to need to go find some coal. So I'm going to need a miner for the coal, smelter for the iron, and that's going to produce us steel. So that should be all we need. And let's take a look down here. That should be... That's going to be steel ingot and steel pipe. So I'm going to need 2 assemblers. Okay. Might be constructors. So let's get them set up. And then we are going to need a large amount of power conduits and everything else. Let's see how you are doing. 40 seconds. Let's see. Rebar gun, 50, 25, 500. Helps if I actually remember what it is I was looking at, because I remembered the numbers, but I didn't remember anything else. 50 reinforced, 25 rotors, 500 screws. Okay. Stack of screws. So we're coming up here for the reinforced plates. Let's just grab a stack of them, because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. Grab another stack of those. And that should be everything, I think. And I got our analysis for a medical inhaler. You can need some work. Let's get that research started. And you're coming into land, which means I can start putting the rest of you in and possibly launch you. Get you launched. So now we are purely in Tier 4. Advanced steel production is going to get us a lot of this stuff. That's also going to require steel pipes, which we can't make at the moment. Hyper tubes. These can be really, really useful for long-range transport. And ooh. Oh, power storage. That's new. Stackable pipes. I'm gonna have to get steel up and running no matter what I do. So let's get that selected and let's start working on our steel. So first thing we're going to need to build is a portable miner. And let's see here. Portable miner. Add that to the to-do list. So I'm going to need, let's start filling this out. Iron plates I'm going to need a lot of. Iron rods, I'm going to need a lot of them actually too, because those are going to be needed for power poles and the like. Cables, same story. Modular frames, I'm only going to need 10 EU. Let's grab 27. Is there anything else? Copper wire. Okay. Let's just grab 500 of that, just in case. So I think I need the wire for the power poles themselves. And you're doing pretty good. And I'll go get more rotors and spikes just in case. Because once I get that up and running, I'm going to want to make a bunch of that ammo and make myself a rebar gun. That should do it. And I'm probably actually going to want 2 portable miners because I'm going to want one for iron and one for the coal. Okay. So let's go over here to the miners. We'll up that one. I only need the one smelter. Unless I want to split it into 2 lines. Yeah, let's double U. Because then I'll make 2 batches of steel and I'll have going into the... Hopefully it's just the constructor, but we'll find out. You got a minute left on you. Okay. Theoretically, that should take out the tree. Which, speaking of tree, let's grab ourselves some biofuel. So our chainsaw can work. Let's clean up some of this stuff. Oops. There we go. That's got us the rebar gun done. And that's real quick research. Groovy. So let's get a bunch of this made. First of all is we need to make a rebar gun, and I need a bunch of screws. And let's see here. Let's Parachute, spiked rebar. Let's see. Probably only need about 100 shots. I'll make it so I only got 200 rebar left. Yeah, that'd be about good. So, let's get our equipment more laid out. Let's actually flip you two around. Now, the problem with the rebar gun is it is a single shot and then it's got to reload. So, come on, creature, where the bee? Come on. Could have sworn I heard one of you guys around here somewhere. Yeah, that stuff is deadly at the moment, so we ain't doing anything in there. Okay, well, let's start with iron. And I'll start setting that stuff up there after I expand it. So, first things first is I'm going to have iron and coal coming in. So I might as well get you guys set up. Okay, let's just take all that. I must have forgot that at one point. Now, for iron, I think I actually got an open little bit of iron over here that I can tap into. Because I think there's actually 3 iron nodes over here. Which there was. So let's go in, let's get our miner. We'll get you set in. And we'll start getting you run. Okay, let's, you there, you there. Just to make sure you get along. Chuck you there. And that's good for now. So now we just need to hook up its power. Eventually I'll clean this entire system up and make things a lot neater and nicer, but for now, meh. You're maxed out on your connections. So let's pop you two. Put a new power line there. And that should get all of you guys up and running. I just like the little animations they got going on some of these things. Small little attention to detail stuff. Okay. So we got our iron starting to flow. Next, we need to find coal. And I suppose I can find some of this stuff in the sulfur while I'm out there. And I think that's the coal I already tapped, so we're going to head for this stuff. Which means I might as well start getting the power run. Okay, you keep giving me floors too steep. No, go. Fine. You can go there. Now I'm kind of getting into unknown territory here. So I'm just going to start looking around a little bit. I want my sword available. That's limestone. That's whoopee. That could be something useful. And hello. I love this thing. I got used to get hit so much more often without it. Okay, so let's pick up... I want those. That's sulfur, so let's break that down. Anything else sticking out to me that I should deal with right now? Nothing really. What's that blue thing? I suppose I can go look. Oh, what are... Oh! That's not good. And the other thing with these is they are manual reload. But they are powerful. There's more toxic there. I suppose I should go find this coal before I start really... Because if the coal's in an area I can't get to, then I'm kind of boned. From over there. Oh. Oh, there's a power slug we need. Yeah. Well, time for this thing. And let's go with that. And Yeah. What the hell? Come on. Give me a clear line of sight. This is why I like this thing. Well, I really need to get some of the power inhalers up and running. Okay. So that thing's dead. Now, are you down here where it'd be nice and convenient for me? Who am I kidding? Probably not. It's limestone and limestone. You probably way up there somewhere. Yeah, figures. Okay, well, let's see roughly where. Definitely up top there. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get there from here. Well, we've already discovered how to deal with this. Ha. So let's spin that around. And that's why it's always, especially once you get the double ramps, it's always a good idea to carry a bunch of concrete with you. Because it makes getting places a lot easier. Let's see about grabbing that power slug while we're at it. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoa. Yeah, you don't screw with people once they get this. Although I still need food. I got a pack of them over here. Come on, where are you? Now these things are useful, but they don't make you immortal. Let's get that put back into place. We'll grab this power slug while we're here. Okay, so the coal is, I think, somewhere up here. Let's find it. And that would be it right here. I'm hearing another power slug. Meh, I'll deal with it later. So I'm going that way. So let's get our miner. Get you set that way. And just clean that up. That's gonna hurt. Luckily that wasn't fatal. Because if that was fatal, that would have sucked. But anyways, let's see, that's there. So why aren't you willing to anchor? Let's get you there. See how that lines up. Not great, but I can do that easily enough. We can even see our base from here. Let's see. There we go. No point in leaving some of this stuff kicking around when we can clean it up and recoup the resources. Just make sure you don't do it to some place that you're, well, you know, walking. Because that hurt a lot. Yeah, it looks like there's another wreck over there that I might be able to work on. Okay, so we need to start getting our conveyor belt. And can you reach there? No. So let's get our power. I can't see. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Remember what I said about being careful where you're aiming? Yeah, that's why. Let's see, all my manufacturing is over there. And there's a power pole there. So if I put line to there and to there, you're now hooked in. So you should be operating and starting to punch coal out. So now I should only need to worry about running the line. And that should get us the coal. Eventually, anyways. Now, is that just limestone? Yes. Think that's the coal there. Not 100% certain. No, that's just more conveyor belt. There's the coal. So that's, well, to be honest, that's going to take a little while to get here. So, let's grab some of this, and I think I'm going to go whip up some healing. Probably then go exploring. Well, can't go exploring down there. And to use something useful, you berries. So I guess you're useful, but it's not quite what I wanted. Of course, I'm going to have to turn around and get those up top and start getting that stuff laid out. But let's first go and start making the inhalers we're going to want, because those will heal a lot more health than just eating the berries and the nuts will. Okay, so your alien organs, which is not one we want to use. There's nutrition. That requires bacon, which we don't have. Mycelia. Alien organisms. Got. There's one. Well, I guess we can't make it just yet, because I need some more of that beacon stuff, which I only found, like, 2 of. So, that's gonna slow everything down. Well, we've got the yellow power slugs. Let's put away the alien organs. Don't quite have enough chromium ore, but I've got enough coal. I've got enough of some stuff in order to cause some problems. Let's just put that away. Let's see what other trouble we can get into. So power slugs, we got that, so we can get that researched. Don't have that, so we can't get that researched. Let's see. I need more chromium. That's still waiting. Quartz. Nope, need more quartz. Hey Cole, have you gotten here yet? No. I think there's a power slug up there somewhere. Or at least one around here somewhere, because I can hear it. Oh, that's one of those orb things. Where are you, Cole? You're getting here. Well, while that's doing that, let's go find ourselves... Well, let's go find ourselves some sulfur, rock... I didn't check that. I need to check the sulfur, because I think I actually got enough for that. And I'm gonna have to go a little bit ways out to get some sulfur. Okay. Sulfur. Do I have enough for that? No. Figures. So the closest sulfur that's 2,400 meters. And this way. It's only 700 meters. Is that a power slug? No, I think that's something that's going to try to hurt me. No, it's just a visual glitch. Oh. What the? Oh, hi! I love having a gun. Okay, you're over there. Ooh, hello. Hey, stop that. No visual glitching me out of my kills. You know what? I don't really need the chainsaw for now. Well, we're out exploring, so... It's going to give us more quartz. Any resources along here that could be useful? Looks like it should be coal, but it isn't. Hello. Ouch. Hey, knock it off. I only have the... Yeah, no, you can go there, and you can re-equip. Thank you very much. Those things are annoying. They don't drop anything of use either. Yeah, stop moving. Thank you. It's nothing of interest. Some circuit boards. Ooh. Is this sulfur? No, that's chromium ore. That's still useful. So that's nothing. Copper wire is not exactly a great pickup, but meh, free stuff is free stuff. So that's the drop pod. Circuit board. Anything else kicking around? I was just going to say it doesn't look like it, and then I spot that. Okay, so let's see here. Each of them has their own different activation requirements. I just happen to have enough screws for that one. So, let's continue exploring. Okay, but I don't want the leaves, I want the fruit. The berries, at least. Anything over here? Oh. The only trouble with this thing is remembering that you have to reload after every shot. It doesn't automatically reload for you, which kind of sucks. Right, we were coming for sulfur. So let's pound that off and figure out where we're going. We're going that way. Ooh. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I think that's the side of the map. Yeah, don't go there. That sounds like that looks like it would be a really bad idea. I'm gonna keep going until I got about 100-ish sulfur. Give us a little bit extra to play with. And oh boy, it's already been pretty much an hour. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up once we get the sulfur and call it there. And when we come back, we'll go find more chromium ore and more quartz. And so much for getting the steel that I wanted to do. And there we go. So let's quickly check quartz. Is there any real nearby? No. How about ore? Also no. So, well, looks like there's some decent wise. Well, I'm going to make my way back to base, and when we pick up, we'll start going looking for some of that ore and getting some other research done. So, till then, this is Zeofate signing out. Hope you have a good one.